Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Aquarius's mid-month magical journey check-in for mid-January to the end of January 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments below the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there is only one. And the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. I also want to send a big sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everybody to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also check out the beginning of the month readings that I offer here, as well as the full moon and the new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. Excuse me. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Aquarius's magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. And while there may be moments of silence, do pay attention to anything that you may see within your mind's eye. You may hear a word or some song lyrics. You may smell something that reminds you of something, or a strong emotion may bubble up. Do pay attention to this, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. So we're not together in the physical. I am connecting to your energy. And in a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to that. All right. Thank you. All right. So in this edition of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is the Pamela Coleman Smith Centennial edition of the deck, in which they have added 4 of Pamela Coleman Smith's artworks in a card. I've left 2 of them in this deck because I feel like they are play an important role in these readings. And so that's what this one is. So we have the Ace of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and at the bottom we have what is called the Dreamer card. So already you have 2 aces out here. So whatever it is you're working on, however you're working this, is working in your favor, and I feel like you are co-creating with the divine, as they say. And this is really a gift of love from the divine. Whatever is taking place here in mid to the end of January, it is a gift from the divine in a lot of ways here. But it's like your cup overflows with the 7 of Cups here. Overflows with these options, these opportunities arise for you, and there's almost more than you can really sift through, I feel like. So whatever you have been working on manifesting with your workings, it's like it's all kind of coming in at the same time, and you didn't really expect it like that, but it is coming in. And this is ultimately for your abundance. You've manifested this. And what is being handed to you, even though it may seem like a lot all of a sudden, is just what you need to for you to continue your journey and continue moving forward. And at the bottom we have the Dreamer card. So your spirit team, your ancestors, the divine, the spirit, nature spirits, whatever you're working with, however your verbiage is for that, they are definitely coming in and giving you messages in your dreams. So do keep a dream journal a dream catalog because there's going to be messages in there, and you can also look back at these and notice the synchronicities of the messages and then the happenings in your day-to-day life. But definitely keeping an eye on your dreams at this time. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. How many was that? 1. I don't know why it felt like a whole bunch of cards came out, but all right, 2 more, please. One more, please. All right. Interesting. All right. We have the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 7 of Cups again, and at the bottom we have the Queen of Wands. So whatever you're have been working here, whatever your practice is, has you've put a lot of hard work and effort into this practice, and you've really made this your responsibility to do this on a regular basis. Almost to it really is like part of your routine, your daily activities is working on whatever this craft is. Excuse me. This is also marking a completion of some sort. So it's like when we receive what we've been working towards, it's like then that spell is completed here. That cycle has been completed. The working is done, essentially. So this is kind of what this is speaking of. And we have the the 3 of Wands here. So with these dreams, you are receiving some foresight, and what's coming in for you is really going to allow you to expand and really move beyond this horizon going through the garden gate here. And here again, we have the 7 of Cups. So you have all of these things have been manifested in your reality. And it's like this person here is just surrounded by these cups. All this person has to do is reach over and pick them up. And so this is kind of where you find yourself at the end of January. All you got to do is pick these up. And at the bottom here we have the Queen of Wands. So you are coming with this balanced energy. You've balanced your light and your dark aspects with some level of success, and this is why this is kind of coming in the way that it is. It's also coming in the way that it is because in the past, say the past 6 months, you've really had this resolve of like, I want what I want, and I'm not taking anything less. Like, this is what I want. And you're kind of putting this out to the universe, the divine, however you word that. You're saying, this is what I want. And you're doing workings to support that, and the universe is has heard this call here. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what's on Aquarius's magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. 3 cards, please. Two more, please. Thank you. One more. All right. Excuse me. We have the Prince of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Discs, and the Nine of Wands at the bottom. So, the Prince of Cups here, whoops. There are some emotions that are going to bubble up. One of it is, of course, excitement. And there may be some having this win kind of come in for you is exciting, but it also triggers some stronger emotions from the past, or perhaps it's like this Ten of Wands. This is marking not only this completion of this working, but also this is marking like this completion of this old chapter. And when this chapter is finally over, this new one is beginning. It's all around you. There is this kind of emotional release taking place. And we have the Knight of Swords. Excuse me. My throat is going out, so there may be something that needs to be communicated here, and we'll find out a little bit more as we go further. But we have the Knight of Swords. So when this does come in for you, you're moving forward with a lot of speed. You're very driven. You receive, it's like you've been driving a car that's kind of like on empty, and the universe is providing a full tank of gas for you, and you begin to shoot off very quickly with a lot of ambition. Now, I know that metaphor is probably not the greatest, but anyway, it gets the point across. and then we have the Queen of Discs, or the Queen of Pentacles here. So you are staying level-headed. You're handling business in your everyday life, as well as keeping track on this working. So you are, and this working seems kind of big. It's like, and like I said earlier, it's like multiple workings that all just happen to be coming in at this one time period here. So there is like a practicality necessary in integrating these things. It's kind of like when you go to the grocery store and then you bring your groceries home, you realize you don't have enough room in the refrigerator for the groceries that you just bought. And this is kind of the feeling I get from this. So you are being practical on where you put these new resources to use. And at the bottom we have the Nine of Wands. So you have been through a certain test of faith, and like I said, probably the past 6 months have felt a little dry, or it's just not exactly what you're wanting. It's like there's this a sensation of lack, of like, oh, that it didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. So this has really tested your faith. This has also caused you to kind of recalibrate your workings to a certain extent. And that is working for you, it does appear. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. Thank you. All right, we have the Justice card. Two more cards, please. All right, we'll take them. right. So we have the Justice card, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Chalices, the Devil card, and at the bottom we have the Five of Pentacles. So what's coming into you is just and fair. And so this isn't just because you're doing this working. You actually deserve these things. And for some reason, the divine is choosing this time period to give all of these things to you, to fulfill all these requests. And something about that is going to strengthen your faith, your resolve, and kind of light this fire underneath you to continue moving forward in the way that you are. You're definitely working with the laws of cause and effect. You've performed the cause, and now the effect is coming in to meet you. But you really find yourself in a more balanced energy as these things come about. Now, this person on this card is sitting down in the chair, and they're kind of kicking their shoes off here. So the importance of taking time to relax and nurture yourself. We have the King of Pentacles. So you're taking this relax, but you're still maintaining your discipline of having this practice be part of your everyday life, or and I feel like multiple practices going. So you are maintaining that balance because you're really starting to see how this is leading to your abundance and wealth. And wealth is not always talking about monetary gain. Wealth has a lot to do with how you feel within yourself. So wealth can be monetary, but it is also emotional and spiritual as well. We have the Two of Chalices. So it's like just how you're attracted to these things that you're calling in. They're also magnetized to you. And so as soon as you put it out there, like, this is what I want, it's like the universe starts to maneuver things to bring these things together. Now, for some of you, this can speak about a relationship coming in, very tempting relationship with a lot of sexual energy to it. And on the Justice card, this person is kicking off their shoes, but there is someone's button-up shirt here in the corner, which is not this person. So coming together with someone else in that kind of way is also indicated here as part of truth and fairness. So there are these temptations around you. There may be areas concerning this where you feel a little bit restricted, or you're restricting yourself from engaging as much as you truly would like to. So there is some fear tied up into that. And that may be due to past situations. And then at the bottom, we have the Five of Pentacles. So in the past, like I said, the past like 6 months or so, you have really felt like kind of out in the cold, or you're kind of like wandering in this cold wilderness, and your spirit guides are here on the branch, like, go this way, go this way. And there's this sense that you're looking to the past of things that you've had to shed to continue on this path. And the Five of Pentacles speaks of being out in the cold. It also speaks of the divine calling you in from the cold. And I feel like this is what these things that are coming in for you is kind of this, like, come in from out of the cold. You've been out there for too long. So, and again, I apologize for the glare right there. I am going to attempt over the next couple of weeks to try to figure that out. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. 3 cards please. Just 3. Thank you. All right, we have the Chariot card. All right. We have the Chariot card, the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles again, and at the bottom we have the Death card. So with the Chariot, you are eager to embark on this new journey here. And the depiction on this card is someone sitting on the back of their car, and it would feel like ready to go on a trip, or this is like someone that is ready to embark on their trip to college. Their brothers have just helped them pack the car, and they are more than eager to start this new chapter of their life, get away from the old, start this new, and being very ambitious in doing that. And to do this takes a lot of self-confidence and willpower. And you have to be driven to do that. And this is also the Chariot is an indication that the obstacles that may be in front of you, you will be overcoming them and finding success as you move forward. Here we have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is bringing in a lot of things, but in part, this is bringing in this long-term success and wealth for you. And this person here, it looks like they are going through like a family member's heirlooms or a storage unit type of thing, and finding these treasures from past generations here. And for some of you, this is speaking of kind of breaking what feels like generational kind of curse here with this big win. It really like sets a different tone here. And again, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So in the past, you may have struggled with this lack mindset of feeling that you don't necessarily have enough. But in between the 10 of Pentacles of your abundance, and that you have felt like you haven't had enough, this lack mindset is receiving this profound change here, as we have the Death card at the bottom. So the way that you perceive abundance, finance, your own ability to create change is undergoing a overhaul here. So this is what's receiving this profound change, and it's these aspects of yourself that are in transit. And like I said, they've been kind of in transit for the past 6 months, and this is kind of this ending here of what feels like kind of a challenging period here. And again, I apologize if there is a glare. All right, there. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Two more, please. Thank you. All right. Start at this line. We have the Oakman here. So you are, and I feel like you have been utilizing some ancient wisdom. You possess an incredible depth, I feel like. And you are definitely coming strong this second half of January. And I feel like you have like a strong spirit team behind you. And it's like you can kind of look in the eyes of this card. You just get this presence. And I feel like this presence is kind of present during this whole reading. So you have your spirit team is definitely coming in for you. And then we have Gloominous Doom. So this old lack mindset that kind of creeps in from time to time, which when these things become part of our neural network, it's hard to dismount from these thought processes here. But it does appear that you are doing that because you're realizing that this is kind of a self-sabotage kind of mindset, and it's self-defeating. It really isn't helping. This is also, again, calling you to do some self-care, some self-nurturing. And then this says, the singer of transfiguration. I believe that is what that says there. Excuse me. So you are going through this metamorphosis, and I feel like this is the period of the metamorphosis that you are emerging from this chrysalis. Or the cocoon. It's like when this comes in, it's like that you burst out of this cocoon and your wings spread here in kind of this dramatic kind of show. Not dramatic in a bad way, but like it's profound. It's powerful. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Aquarius's magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. Three cards, please. Emotions. Future self. One more, please. All right. So we have emotions, future self, and a new day. So like I said earlier, there is going to be quite an emotional release that takes place when these things kind of come in for you, because not only are your manifestations and your workings coming to fruition, but it also marks this end of this old chapter, which was emotionally hard for you. It's also closing this chapter on this kind of lack mindset, which for some of you could stem back to childhood, which for a lot of us it does. So this is going to be and I feel like emotional in a good way. This is kind of this like sigh of relief, kind of emotional release, and the future self. So it's like your future self, your higher self, however you, the true self, however you want to word that. It is kind of been coming in and helping you along the way, giving you nudges. So it's like your future self is part of your spirit team in that way. and there's a book called, what is it called? The Yoga of Time Travel, which is probably dated in the quantum physics world, but it really talks a lot about your future self and making that connection, that contact, and affecting change in that way. And then we have a new day. So this is this new day that has been coming for you for a long time, and this is it's like this new day sparks this emotional release, and you realize your future self has been with you through this whole entire journey here. And so a lot of the signs have gotten during December and again in these January readings of the end of the old, beginning of the new. And so like at this time period is this new day is like on you, and pretty quick, I might add as well. All right. Please give us 3 cards. How does this kind of translate to the physical, mundane, everyday life here? If you can, kind of indicate what are these things that are coming in, and who is this person that is potentially coming in? 3 cards, please. So, reunion. So this is someone that you, whoever this person is from the 2 of Swords, this is someone you already know. And sweetheart. So this is someone you know that you already kind of have caught some feelings for in the past, and they have too. It does feel like it never actually, the 2 of you never actually like made it a thing, but there is definitely some feelings there, and you will be reuniting with this person in the end of January. And this is the sweetheart card. So like I said, this is someone you already kind of have feelings for. And this is kind of how you see them. This is this a sweet-hearted type of person. One more card, please. All right, all right. Pretty please. One more card. We got a jokester. Okay, one more, please. Just one. Thank you. Messenger. So you're most likely going to be contacted by this person, or you're making contact. You're exchanging messages over Messenger or text message, digital communication. Initially, is this person is standing here holding this letter, and then this person is delivering this letter here. So there is going to be some level of communication coming in about this connection. And I feel like it's kind of expected. You kind of knew that this was coming around, or there's like this thing like you've been thinking of this person, and when you're thinking of this person, they're also thinking of you as like this magnetic pull to one another. Now, unfortunately, we're not really getting too much information about what these things that are coming in for you are. And that's probably going to be a little different for everybody depending on what you have set into motion with your workings. So please give us 2 cards for what is on Aquarius's Magickal Journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023. All right. So we have the serpent and we have the rabbit and the fox. So the serpent generally speaks of ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom. It does appear that you must be utilizing that to a certain extent. This is also speaking about the shedding of the shedding of this old lack mindset. It's almost like you're shedding this identity, this old identity of yourself, like a snake sheds its skin. And then we have the rabbit and the fox. So this person that is coming in is not your usual type. This is an unlikely connection here, and this may be why it didn't take, or there was no action taken in the past with this person, because it seemed like an unlikely match. This is someone different than your usual type, and probably vice versa as well. But the energy is electric. There's this magnetic pull, and it's kind of like these two pieces of puzzle are different, but when they come together, they fit together just right, and that's kind of what it feels like is taking place here. All right. Please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Aquariuses with for what is on their magical journey for mid-January to the end of January 2023? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Aquariuses. Thank you. All right, we have the Fool card. Two more cards, please. Too many. All right, we have the Queen of Wands again. What is this? Yeah, I don't want to see it either. All right. So we have the Fool card, the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and at the bottom we have the Chariot again. So you are embarking on this new journey. This new chapter is opened up for you. And I feel like this is you, kind of before this beginning has even started. You've been kind of taking this leap of faith, and this coming in is kind of like the hand of the divine catching you here. So you've taken this leap of faith, and at the end of January, you notice that the divine has caught you, or the spirit, or however, and caught you and protected you and provided what you needed here. And that in and of itself is going to have you moving forward, feeling very free-spirited. It's like the shackles are off, and you feel like, oh, like I can breathe a little bit now. And here with the dog, you definitely have your spirit team, your spirit guides coming in and guiding you. The Queen of Wands, you've balanced your energy, your light and your dark. You're embracing both of these. You're setting your intentions with this, like, I want what I want, and I'm not even going to think about what I don't want, because I'm that focused on what I want. You're not settling for anything else, because in the past there has been some heartbreaking situations, some raw emotions here that you are still kind of dealing with and overcoming some of these. I feel like this close of this old chapter in this aspect of January, in this in the second half of January is going to be big. I lost my train of thought, but we're also closing the chapter on some of these old raw emotions, and it's like, okay, like I've learned what I needed to learn from processing these and kind of vacillating on these, and now it is time to kind of put these away for a little while. And this allows you to move forward with this drive and a lot of speed here, and headed towards success. And again, feeling this emotional balance as this person has on their shoulder pads a happy face and a sad face. And so this person's not pushing away aspects of themselves, but actually using their emotions as almost this armor. They're integrating these things. And with an open heart, your crown, third eye is illuminated. Again, finding balance, being driven forward or pulled forward by the power of your spirit team, the divine, wielding and harnessing the power of the universe here. So you are moving forward in a really strong way. Here we have the Four of Cups. So this is reminding you the importance of meditation, things like this. But this is really talking about this lack mindset that you have had in the past, where you're really focused on the fact that you only have 3 cups, and because you're focused on the past, you're not noticing in the present moment the divine is trying to hand you this cup, and this is this Ace of Cups that the divine is handing you, that has all these opportunities in it. So there is an importance, I feel like you do, but the importance of taking your eyes or your focus off of the past, off of a lack mindset, and really steeping yourself in the present moment where you will notice the activities of the divine. And here we have the Temperance Angel. So again, with this more balanced energy, it's also speaking of the importance of moderation. So these temptations connected to this Two of Cups, this saying, be patient, take your time, use your own judgment, these types of things. But you're moving forward, you find more harmony, and a greater connection with your spirit guides, your spirit team, and you really find yourself on your purpose. And again, with the heart open, the crown illuminated, you're spreading your wings and taking flight into this new day that is dawning. And again, we have this sun rising up over the mountains here. So this new day is dawning for you, and this person has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. So you're finding this balance, like I said earlier, of having 1 foot in your everyday life, and then another foot in the spirit, in these workings that you're performing here. Here we have the Page of Wands. So this really, when this comes in, you really do have this free-spirited energy. Like I said earlier, it's like the shackles are off, and you really feel this endless potential that you have as you look forward. All right. We have the Knight of Wands. Is that out here already? Oh, that was the Knight of Swords. So we have the Knight of Wands. So you are moving forward with a lot of speed, and everything is kind of like slowed up until this comes in. It's like the second half of January doesn't really start until this stuff starts to come in. That's kind of where this reading starts, is when this stuff comes in, I guess. But you are headed forward with a lot of speed into this new adventure, this new journey. And because you saw the way that these these things came in for you, this is causing you to take inspired action towards more things. It's like you're starting to dream bigger. So there's a lot of growth involved with the second half of January as well. But I think we'll go ahead and leave this reading here. Aquariuses, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for the second half of January. This looks fantastic, so I'm really excited to pull for February for Aquariuses and see where this takes us. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. However you're taking this in, you are most appreciated. And Aquariuses, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.